Yo, what is going on, everyone? XpertFusion here. I know I've uploaded like a million times today throughout this channel and my other channel, but we have some brand new Call of Duty 2020 information, kind of leaks. They're not confirmed, but they're coming from Exclusive Ace and Charlie Intel is reporting on it. That usually means it's correct. A lot of this stuff we already kind of knew from leaks from like DK Dynamite and the Game Revolution, but it's nice to have some confirmations, like more so confirmations, you know what I mean? Like even more, when you have more people saying it, it's like, okay, it must be true if even more people are saying it. And also some new information here as well that we haven't heard before. So it's really cool to see it. We're just going to go through everything, talk about it, give my opinions. Of course, that's just my kind of content. You know, I'm not just going to cover it and just be done with it. I want to give you guys my thoughts on all of it because that's how I, am different than others. So let's go through it on Charlie Intel. They have all of them here. So first of all, the game is set during the Cold War era. That's pretty obvious. We kind of all knew that. Game is actually in a good state with multiplayer maps almost done. Now, this made me really excited because I was really nervous about this game not being in a good state. I think everyone was nervous about that. But, I mean, they're saying it's in a good state here, and this is not like Activision saying it. These are like leakers saying it, and usually leakers wouldn't be lying about that. Activision might lie about that a little bit to make themselves look better, but I don't have to be lying about this, so I'm really excited for that. Campaign is in a fully playable state, but not all animations are complete. That's to be expected. They still have a couple months before release, assuming it comes out like in November or December. I'm still assuming it's coming out December, sometime around there, before Christmas, but enough of a delay to give them at least an extra month or two to, get the game finished. But that's expected. I'm completely fine with that. He says there will be a new map for Warzone with the game, and he says he has seen an overview of the new Warzone map. This got me really excited as well. We already kind of knew Warzone was coming back, but it's a new map, and it's kind of even further confirms it, which is really exciting. It could be the Blackout map. I don't know. Probably a new map, though. Standard minimap is back in multiplayer, similar to previous Call of Duty games prior to Modern Warfare. Thank the Lord the Modern Warfare minimap is done. I do not want to see that minimap ever come back. I'm glad to see the classic minimap back. Thank the God. Thank you, Treyarch. I really appreciate that. I'm sure they might have been testing around, but they definitely heard the feedback, and they heard that most people absolutely despise the Modern Warfare minimap, so thank the Lord that they're not going back with it. But there is also a compass, which was in Modern Warfare, so they have the compass, but also the standard minimap, which is kind of weird. I'm fine with that. I don't really care. Compass is fine. Swimming mechanics return. So I'm happy for this because Modern Warfare, I don't think has any water. Yeah, you can't swim anywhere in Modern Warfare. I don't believe. Not even in Warzone. There's just no place to swim. So I'm thankful they got swimming back because swimming's a pretty cool feature. Unlimited sprint is back. Also a great feature. No interactable doors in regular multiplayer, but it will be in Warzone. Also, thank the Lord, I don't really like the whole door feature in multiplayer. It's kind of annoying having opening doors every time you're going in and out of different buildings in multiplayer. But having that in Warzone makes sense. I'm fine with that. But in multiplayer, yeah, I don't want to see interactable doors. 10 multiplayer maps are apparently developed so far, probably more in the works. Treyarch style maps, that's great. But 10 maps seems fine to me. Honestly, I would be fine with that. But they still have more time to develop even more maps, so I'm sure they'll have at least 14 or so at launch. Probably a few remakes like the one we've been hearing, like Nuketown, Summit, Jungle, Firing Range. We'll probably see those back. One map is very small and on a boat on the Black Sea. This sounds so good. We got a map called Tank, which is the map that was shown leaked gameplay earlier, which we all saw that. No specialist, but a field upgrade feature like Modern Warfare. Okay, that's fine. He says that you will get one piece from equipment to choose from. So I'm fine with that as well. It sounds fine. This one got me so goddamn happy. You all don't even understand. Scorestreaks will return. Thank you, Lord. Another thing in Modern Warfare I despised was the fact that they had kill streaks instead of score streaks. But score streaks as the default, it sounds like. Thank the Lord, man. Treyarch knows what's up. They know score streaks are necessary for this game. I'm okay with having kill streaks as another option, whatever, but score streaks should definitely be the default for now on in every COD game. I never want to see kill streaks back. There's no dead silence in this game at this time. It's not a perk, but he cannot confirm how footstep audio is right now. So I'm indifferent on this. I'd prefer having dead silence as a perk, but I'm honestly okay with it not being as a perk. I'm not like that, forceful on this idea. 150 health, similar to Black Ops 4, but has auto heal. So basically the Black Ops 4 health system, but you don't have to heal yourself. So I'm not entirely against the healing system in Black Ops 4. I'm also not entirely against having 150 health, but I would prefer it to be just a little bit lower than that. But you also have to realize there's going to be hardcore modes, so if you really hate high time to kill, or like the slow time to kill, and you want it to be really, really fast, then I think you could just play hardcore maybe, you know what I mean? I prefer it to be slower than faster. I do think you're more skilled in those instances, and it makes the better player actually win those gunfights. It makes competitive play way better, 100 times better, because you're not getting shot in the back as much. So I think this is good. We'll just have to see how it plays out. I'm so freaking excited because this is pretty much everything I wanted. And the next thing is even better. We got created class is unique, a hybrid between pick 10 and classic, no gunsmith. You all know I wanted pick 10 back. I'm glad to see it back, but it says it's a mix between that and classic. So I'm interested to see how that plays out. Maybe something similar to COD Ghost system, which I'd be okay with that. I don't mind the gunsmith in Modern Warfare, but I didn't mind the other parts of the class system, or I did mind the other parts of the class system. I actually didn't like it. 6v6, standard player count on most modes. There's no gunfight mode, which, you know, I liked gunfight, but I don't need to see it back. It's not like a mode that is make or break for this game, to be honest. There's apparently a mode in a multiplayer that takes place on various sections of the Warzone map. That sounds like ground war to me, or some sort of a ground war. I'm sure they'll be taking different parts of the Warzone map, making them into, you know, ground war, large battle locations like Modern Warfare. That's my assumption to what this is applying to, or maybe they're just smaller maps that happen to be in Warzone. I have no idea. And the new Warzone map apparently takes place in Russia, which I mean, I guess that fits the Cold War era, but we're original Warzone maps are already technically in some sort of a Russian place, so I would prefer it to be somewhere else. But honestly, I don't care. I just want to play it, honestly. I honestly wouldn't be fun. I wouldn't mind if it just didn't have a location and instead it was just like Blackout, where it's a bunch of different, even though Blackout technically does have a location, I wouldn't mind if they just kind of made it a general place with a bunch of iconic locations thrown in there. I don't need it to feel, you know, real or whatever. Like Warzone does feel like a more realistic location than Blackout by far. But there are leaks that Blackout's returning somehow too, so I don't know, man. This game is so odd. There's so many different information floating around. There's so many different things, and I just want to see it get revealed because I cannot wait till we see it. I really want to see what this game's all about and whether it's going to be good or not, you know? I'm hoping it's going to be that best game ever sort of a deal, but it could very well flop and be like the worst thing ever. I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. We didn't hear anything about zombies here. He did say zombies confirmed, but we kind of already knew that. But they didn't have any new information about zombies. I just want to hear zombies information now. We've heard a decent amount of multiplayer info. Not a lot of campaign, but enough campaign. But zombies, all we really know is trends. It's coming back. That's pretty much it. And the perks returning and stuff like that. We don't know a lot. I don't know when this game's coming out. I'm expecting a reveal in August or July or something, but like I said, I'm not really anticipating a reveal. I'm just going to wait till it comes, and if we see leaks saying it's going to come out this time or this time, you know, I'll believe into them a little bit, but I'm not going to be like, it's definitely coming out this day or this day, or I'm just going to let it happen, and we'll just wait for it, because honestly, there's a lot of other stuff I can, you know, focus on the next couple of months. That it doesn't have to be just Call of Duty, which is fine in my opinion. So hopefully you all enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll see you all in my next one. Peace out.